Tonight at 6, a large number of retirements is putting Northland fire departments in a tough spot. How they teamed up today to fix that.
Plus, Iron Range musicians will soon be playing your favorite holiday tunes in a way you might not have heard them before.
And Christmas trees for a cause. Why a Renshaw farm is giving back to kids in need this holiday.
From CBS3 Duluth, this is the CBS3 News at 6.
Good evening, I'm Kristen Bakke.
And I'm Briggs LaSavage. Thanks for joining us. A staffing shortage that could be the difference between life and death.
Some Northland fire departments have been faced with a growing number of retirements lately, leaving unfilled positions and tired crews.
CBS3's Peter Kavakowskis explains how 5 Northland fire departments joined forces today for a first-of-its-kind job fair.
Joe Lemon was among dozens of future firefighters putting their skills to the test Friday.
It's a gauntlet style, so you just keep going and going and going.
From stair climbing, a hose run, and more, the 80 recruits were evaluated both physically and mentally. All to help leaders at 5 Northland fire departments fill out their ranks, something that hasn't been easy lately.
We used to see literally hundreds, 400, 450 candidates in Duluth. A couple hundred in the surrounding areas. We always did our own independent testing. Well, those numbers had gone down. Some of the departments had seen as low as 7 people take the test.
Duluth Fire Chief Sean Crozet says they've been faced with a lot of retirements lately, and his department is looking to fill 12 open positions right now. Duluth isn't alone. Superior, Cloquet, Virginia, and Hibbing all have a handful of firefighter openings too. He says that's why mass hiring events like this are so important right now.
That's the big thing, is trying to increase our candidate pool, increase the diversity of the candidates that we see, and just give opportunities both for the departments and for the candidate.
Lemon agrees, adding from a candidate's perspective, Friday's event helped break down barriers that could prevent people from applying.
Being able to apply to all 5 departments is really nice because, one, you don't have to keep paying for tests over and over again for each department that you want to go to.
Crozet says with that in mind, this model may be the way of the future as departments struggle to fill their ranks all across the nation.
So we're excited about this opportunity. We've had some other discussions with Chief Tyner in Minneapolis and Chief Inks from St. Paul about possibilities of maybe even getting a state testing process in the future.
Even if you weren't able to attend today's event, fire departments in our region say they are still accepting applicants. The Moose Lake Community School is investigating a complaint about a member of the high school's football team.
Moose Lake School Superintendent said the district can't disclose any details about the complaint due to privacy laws.
However, the Moose Lake Police Department tells us a staff member came forward to the police about a member of the football team. Police said they aren't investigating right now because no official report has been filed with them. The department was told the matter would be handled internally within the district. The football team is made up of students from Moose Lake and Willow River.
This is a developing story, and we'll bring you the latest information as it becomes available. And you'll remember Proctor Police also investigated a student misconduct complaint against a member of that high school's football team. They turned over those findings to the St. Louis County Attorney's Office in late October. The county attorney is now considering whether they'll press any charges. We reached out to the county's attorney's office for an update today, but we did not hear back. A reminder that we still don't know the nature of the allegations made against the Proctor football team.
A DTA bus driver accused of hitting and killing a pedestrian has been charged with criminal vehicular homicide.
36-year-old Crystal Ball was working an overtime shift the day of the crash, which happened just before 10 a.m. on September 10th.
According to court documents, Ball pulled her bus up to the sidewalk near one of the Miller Hill Mall entrances. She said a pedestrian, 64-year-old David Weston, waved to her as he walked through the intersection. Ball said she assumed Weston made it to the sidewalk. Then she looked to her left and pulled away from the curb, hitting Weston. He died at the scene.
Authorities say video taken from the bus showed Ball didn't clear her blind spot before moving. Her first court appearance is scheduled for later this month. Ball worked for the DTA for 3 years and said she was familiar with that particular bus route.
We did reach out to the DTA to learn if she is still employed. We did not hear back.
Well, Dave joins us now for a quick look at our weather. Dave, a lot of us have some snow in the forecast this weekend.
It sure does look like it. The chance is up to 90% now. The snow totals, using the old dad joke, still up in the air for some parts of our region, but getting a little bit more firm north of Duluth. That's probably where the heaviest will fall. But first, let's talk about the winds. They were high the other night, and then took a bit of a break through a good chunk of today, but they're picking up again in general from the west and going towards 14 miles per hour for places like Grand Rapids, 18 miles per hour in Bemidji. That's a sign of the outflow of a low pressure system that is to our south and to our west over towards Wyoming. When the winds shift to become easterly, then we'll know the low pressure system's right on top of us. And there it is, easing its way towards us again. Up aloft, the winds come out and head towards us and then pull in at the surface. So when that low gets closer, the surface winds will become easterly, and we'll know that we're facing indeed a winter storm watch on Sunday. That's the day when we think this thing's going to pay off with snow. And I'm going to give us a look at the snow totals coming up in a few more minutes. Let's just say we're all looking for something measurable that may need some shoveling or even snow blowing. Tonight, though, the calm before the storm clear to partly cloudy with lows in the teens for a lot of towns tonight. Saturday, the transition day, it goes back to mostly cloudy. High temps will be around 28 degrees, close to normal. Once we get the snow on Sunday, temperatures will become cooler than normal next week and even go below zero, at least on one morning. And I'll show you which morning that'll be in a few more minutes.
All right, thanks, Dave. The spirit of the holidays is in the air, and soon the low-pitched sound of tubas will ring throughout the Iron Range.
Tonight, we're taking you to the historic Goodman Auditorium in Virginia, where tomorrow generations of tuba and baritone players will take the stage for a performance unlike any other.
When I say tuba, you say Christmas. Tuba! Christmas. Tuba! Christmas.
From Washington, D.C. to Chicago to Minnesota's Iron Range. Tuba and baritone enthusiasts like Virginia native Tom Baldrica are tooting their own horns this holiday season.
Merry Tuba Christmas is born out of a tribute to the greatest tuba player of all time, Bill Bell, born on Christmas Day, 1902.
48 years later, Merry Tuba Christmas has spanned 300 cities in the U.S. and several foreign countries.
Brings tuba players and baritone players together to celebrate the history of our horn, to celebrate our camaraderie as low brass players, and to celebrate music educators.
This year marks the 10th anniversary for the performance on the Iron Range. On Saturday, musicians will take to the stage at Virginia High School's historic Goodman Auditorium to perform your favorite holiday classics.
It's Joy to the World, and it's Jingle Bells, and it's Up on a Housetop, and it's Silent Night. So it's all the ones that you can sing along with, all the songs that you know. You're just hearing them in arrangements that you've never heard before.
That's because it's all centered around the tuba, an instrument Baldrica says is often misunderstood.
People just think sometimes that the tuba is just nothing more than papa and a polka band. To hear 40 or 50 tubas and baritones playing Christmas carols in four-part harmony is a sound, Kristen, that is just glorious.
It's not just the sounds coming together. It's generations of musicians.
My family's mantra our entire life has been music is a lifetime sport. And to be able to have youngsters who come in that are junior high age players at 12, 13, 14 years old to sit right alongside seasoned veterans, we'll say, of 80 years old. Kristen, 82, 83 years old. Dick Carlson, our baritone player, is 83 years old.
A performance that hits every note of the holiday season: community, charity, and cheer.
It's a Christmas tradition unlike any other.
Merry Tuba Christmas begins tomorrow at 1 p.m. at Goodman Auditorium at the Virginia High School. The event is free, but if you can bring a non-perishable food item to be donated to the Quad Cities food shelf, it would be very much appreciated.
Looks like you got a personal concert there.
I sure did.
Still to come on Live Local CBS3, the hunt of the perfect Christmas tree is upon us, but this year it could give you even more gratification. Find out why next.
Well, if we hunt for the almanac and peruse it, we'll see the normal high temp is 29. Today we made 36. Tomorrow we fall back towards normal, and by next week below normal. And in between is a chance for some decent snows come Sunday. Great news for snow fans, maybe not so great for others, but we'll give you the cold hard facts on that forecast coming up after our break.
I had gone 20 years essentially without smiling. My dental phobia was strong, and the idea of coming in and being able to sleep through the whole thing, that's heaven. That right there is heaven. In terms of an experience, I promise you, it will be the easiest dental experience you've ever had.
Never be afraid at the dental office again. Call us today for a free sedation consultation.
Family. For many of us, it's what makes the Iron Range home. Being together for all the special moments, big and small. At Fairview Range, we provide quality care close to home so you can be there for every one of them. Our hospital and clinics offer exceptional primary, specialty, and emergency health care services for the whole family. We're here so you can be there. Fairview Range. We're here.
Whatever your water worry, Culligan Water can help. From value-priced softeners to the world's best and even salt-free, no one has more solutions than Culligan to customize the best filtration for your home. The only water that comes with a van. Contact Culligan, the local water experts.
Oh yes, I remember. It was on Christmas Eve many years ago. I was on my way to my grandparents' house in Duluth. We were on a train.
And the train became snarled in a horrific storm. Everyone feared that Christmas would be lost. But what the little girl and train conductor did next saved Christmas for everyone. This is the Christmas City Express, a train ride and storytelling experience on the North Shore Scenic Railroad in Duluth. Tickets and information at DuluthTrains.com. The Christmas City Express is your ticket to fun holiday memories for your entire family.
All aboard!
Looking for fun, family-friendly entertainment?
The Arrowhead Ice Fishing and Winter Show presented by Eskimo returns December 10th through 12th.
This year's show features the thrilling Sea Lion Splash,
including multiple daily performances showcasing the talents of these amazing animals.
You can also catch a rainbow trout at the frozen basin to win prizes and certificates.
Plus, learn tips from the pros at the Icebox.
Join the family fun.
December 10th through the 12th
at the deck in Duluth.
$5 event parking.
Details at arrowheadiceshow.com.
Tomorrow, it's Game 2 between the Bulldogs and the Buckeyes. Coverage starts at 3, only on My 9 Sports. Brought to you by Essentia Health and Kohler Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac.
If you are with me, let's get to work.
This is surgery, not a drum circle.
Do not make this personal, Sam. It's easy to say when he's not your father.
I can make her stronger.
We'll get those tests ordered.
Already did.
It's like undermining me as a sport for him.
Why don't we take a vote?
This is not a democracy.
I'm Dr. Griffith. I thought you were Dr. Griffith.
We are Dr. Griffith.
That's not confusing at all.
Good Sam premieres Wednesday, January 5th on CBS.
Now, the CBS3 Duluth WeatherMax forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Well, we've got the snow coming in on Sunday, and outside of the UP, this may be the biggest snow a lot of us have seen. So the National Weather Service is getting ready to put in a winter storm watch. This is for Sunday, shortly after midnight tomorrow night, and then through Sunday towards about midday, maybe even to early Monday morning. That's when the window of opportunity is for some snow around the area. The heaviest of the snow is most likely right now in northern Minnesota and Wisconsin. The UP off the hook at this stage of the game, but you know how it goes over there. You could be on the hook here at the drop of the bait. And that, of course, is coming from a low-pressure system to our southwest. So that's the big deal for the week ahead. The secondary story is once this low-pressure system leaves, it's going to get cold. Arctic air will come in behind the departing low, and we could get our first trip below zero, at least for one morning next week. First, though, we look at the current conditions. Airport in Duluth, it's 32 above right now, 54% for the relative humidity. Northwest wind, westerly, northwesterly winds going 16 miles per hour. So yes, those winds are coming up as our low pressure system advances. Air pressure is up for the moment, 30.0 inches of mercury, and should be up enough overnight tonight for a clear to partly cloudy sky. But tomorrow, that western low gets close enough to bring back the clouds that set us up for a 90% snow chance on Sunday. Current temps, 33 degrees for both Watersmeet and Ironwood. 33 is also spilling towards Ashland, so one can assume Modena in between is there as well, and so is Hurley. And speaking of 33s, we have one in Hayward, too. 34 in Superior at the moment, 34 for our friends in Moose Lake, 32 Cloquet and Esco, 32 towards Evelyn, Virginia, and the Quad Cities, upper 20s on the Vermilion Range and border country. Low temps tonight could dip into the teens up north and lower 20s for the rest of us. Getting towards the Doppler map, we see that the clouds are trying to move off to the east. And here comes that clearing then that's going to cool us down tonight towards about 12 for a lot of Iron Range towns, but by the lake it'll be a little bit warmer, lower 20s there. The clear sky tonight, though, becomes a cloudy sky again tomorrow as that low pressure system that's currently in Wyoming starts to come our way. So first the clouds on Saturday, then the snow chance comes on Sunday. Again, it's a 90% chance for snow, and snow totals right now, according to the latest chart, are going to look like this from roughly midnight Saturday and Sunday into maybe 8 o'clock in the morning on Monday. I think the general range is going to be about 4 to 8 inches for most of us, though the North Shore especially could go about 6 to 10, and the South Shore may follow suit as well. The snow belt's got to get a little bit of this snow activity as well, and so it may be a pain in the neck on Sunday itself, and especially Monday morning when we do our shoveling. But for those businesses that rely on winter tourism, this could be the start of the season for a lot of resorts. All right, tonight, low temps in Minnesota, 12, 13 for the ranges to about 23 degrees by the lake, partly cloudy sky. In Wisconsin and Michigan, partly cloudy with lows there, 15 to 20. And for Saturday, calm but cloudy. Wisconsin, Michigan highs 27 to 31. The normal's 29, so we're pretty close. Minnesota numbers could be a little cooler towards Ely and Babbitt and Tower, Sedan, and Winton. 22 there, but 32 around Moose Lake. And from mostly cloudy and calm, we go to cloudy and perhaps wild on Sunday. 90% chance for snow. Snow that we're probably going to need to shovel or plow come Monday morning. And boy, the cool down already hits Monday. Monday high only 15. We go below zero for most towns Tuesday morning with a chance for some flurries. Then another thing to keep an eye on is a warm-up back towards 30 on Thursday, and that'll be our next decent snow chance. We'll keep an eye on that and track it and give you more updates tonight at 10.
All right, thanks, Dave. Cutting your own Christmas tree is a special tradition for many Northlanders.
Yes, but for a family in Renshaw, it's a chance to give.
CBS 3's Rob Coles visits a place where a tree can help others grow.
In Carleton County, this isn't your average Christmas tree farm. There aren't really set hours.
Yeah, at your convenience, you can come pick out a tree either night like this or during the day, whenever you like.
They'll let you borrow a saw, and instead of buying the tree,
we just ask that you donate after.
The donation will go to St. Jude's Hospital. Tara is part of the Ankrum family from Renshaw. Her father, Harold Ankrum, has been raising money for St. Jude's for close to 20 years. In a world of Kickstarter and GoFundMe, their collection method may be a bit of a throwback.
On good faith, you can leave your money, whatever you choose. They don't charge. It's your donation to St. Jude. You can drop it in the lockbox.
Their Christmas tree fundraiser is just one event. They also hold a pancake breakfast, a hog roast, and
then it's the golf tournament, and that's our huge event of the year.
Even before the holiday season, they're already having a banner fundraising year.
This year is our biggest year yet. We've raised $40,000.
For the Ankrums, the reason for all their hard work fundraising is personal.
Because of the kids, and I guess because cancer's touched everybody, and it certainly touched our family.
For Cheryl, a trip to see St. Jude's inspires her to keep going.
Little kids hook up to IVs in their wagons, and you just thought, oh, I've got to do more for them. And that's basically what it's all about.
A Christmas tree that's paid for by paying it forward.
The Ankrams say last year their Christmas tree fundraiser netted between $800 and $1,000, And they're hoping this year's will be even busier. For more information on donating, you can visit our website.
Well, Duncan joins us now for a look at what's going on in sports on this Friday.
Yeah, it's a busy day of some hockey. Both the UMD men's and women's hockey team in action right now. We have an update on their scores. Plus, we take a look at quite possibly the hottest team in the NHL, the Minnesota Wild.
Woo-hoo.
Join us weeknights. We're live at 5 as we go around the Northland, city by city.
When severe weather hits, tune to CBS3 for up-to-date coverage morning and night.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
With over 30 years of providing the best service in the Northland, Ogston's Body and Paint has built their reputation through honesty and respect. So when bad things happen to your vehicle, trust Ogston's to make them right again.
Hi, Russell Nicolay, Nicolay Law Office. If you've been seriously injured, we can help. For the last 14 years, my office has been helping folks like you and holding insurance companies accountable. My award-winning legal team can help you and your family. Remember, if you've been injured, get Nicolay. We win or you don't pay.
Duluth Parking and the Greater Downtown Council invite you to shop, eat, and part local this holiday season. Your support is what drives our local economy.
Namaste features an eclectic array of gifts focused on the mind, body, health, and home. All ages can experience the beauty and benefits of crystals and their properties, from sage to sound bowls and gift cards for everything in between. Namaste.
The St. Louis County Depot is truly a multi-generation attraction with something to interest all ages, with so much to see and experience. Visit our website today and connect culture and curiosity. The Depot, the hub of the Northland since 1892.
Sometimes the journey is the greatest gift of all. Get there with Frost River.
Support Duluth's downtown waterfront. Happy holidays on behalf of all of us at Duluth Parking.
It's cold outside. Northwest Outlet is ready with fresh new inventory to keep you warm this winter from Carhartt. Men and women know when they shop Northwest Outlet for Carhartt, they know their stuff. They carry more styles, more sizes, more colors, and more flame retardant Carhartt than anyone in the Northland. Jackets, jeans, shirts, gloves, bibs, hats, belts, socks, and sweats. We've got them all. Check Northwest Outlet's gigantic selection of long underwear, along with Carhartt work boots, rugged but comfortable. Northwest Outlet, home of Carhartt Superior.
Do you experience neck pain or suffer from chronic headaches? Northland Anesthesia Associates offers pain injections for these trouble areas. NAA provides a customized treatment plan to achieve the best outcome and highest patient satisfaction. Call today for the relief you deserve.
Menards has what you need to keep your home safe. From smoke and carbon monoxide alarms to fire extinguishers and more, Kidde Home Safety products keep your family protected from emergencies. Grab a smoke alarm. It will last for years, and it adds an extra measure to protect you and your family at home. Save big money on Kidde Home Safety products right now at Menards. Plus, a Menards gift card is always a great gift idea.
For the season's greetings to you all from Menards.
The number one ranked Bulldogs back on the ice tonight for a non-conference matchup in Marquette with Northern Michigan. Bulldogs coming to this one with 6 players out, including NCHC Goalie of the Month, Ryan Fanti. And we're checking in on those Bulldogs as this game underway. Ben Pat getting his first collegiate start in net for the Dogs. Currently, they lead 2-1 after one period. We'll have those full highlights tonight at 10. As for the Lady Dogs, got a top 10 matchup just underway at Amsoil. 9th-ranked Bulldogs hosting 2nd-ranked Ohio State Buckeyes. Bulldogs, they lead 2-0 in the first period. You can find that game right now on My9 Sports, and we will, of course, have those highlights tonight at 10 as well. And staying on the ice for the Minnesota Wild, who are one of the hottest teams in the NHL after winning their 5th straight game last night. The only team in the league with a longer winning streak are the Dallas Stars, who are winners of 6 straight. But nonetheless, Wild are scorching the earth right now. They are tied for the most points in the Western Conference and are in first place in the Central. And leading the way is the second-year stud Kirill Kaprizov, who has 4 goals and 6 assists during the streak.
His legs are really good right now, like his separation from people. You know, the whole, what's called the 2 and 10 or whatever, but he's playing with such pace, and when he does that, he must be so hard to defend. You know, he's cutting back, and then once he moves, it's difficult for teams. And
after head coach Mike Zimmer dubbed his star running back day-to-day with a shoulder injury, it was announced today Dalvin Cook is out for Sunday's game against the Lions, which means more work for Alexander Madison, who had over 140 yards from scrimmage in their Week 5 win over that same Lions squad. Detroit will also be without their starting running back, DeAndre Swift, Sunday, as the Vikings look for their 9th straight win over the Lions, with Madison getting the start nod.
That's been his role. His role is, you know, come in and replace Dalvin at times. So, you know, but he's had lots of times when he started. So we'll just, you know, continue to try to get him the ball, and hopefully he continues that trend.
Along with the Bulldogs, we will have some prep action tonight as well. Last year's girls hockey state champs, the Proctor Hermantown Mirage, back on the ice as they host Champlin Park, Coon Rapids. The Mirage looking to stay above 500 on the year. And then on the hardwood, season opener for the Hermantown boys. They play host to Chisago Lakes. That should be a fun one for them as they kick off their season.
So fun to see all the sports picking back up again, and it's a
And
blast.
the women they were playing great right now. I mean, Ohio State's the second-ranked team in the country, so that'll be very impressive to see if they can pull off that upset.
Yeah, fun to watch. We're all watching that UMD men's goalie too tonight, making his debut.
It'd be nice to see if he can get that win.
Absolutely.
For them. So
Thanks, Duncan. Well, after a shopping spree last night, a local trucking company made a big delivery to the Salvation Army in Duluth this morning. Mid-State Truck Service raised around $11,000 through their Truckers for Tots program. They bought toys last night at Fleet Farm and then this morning dropped them off at the Salvation Army. The toys will be given out to families in need to make the season bright for every child in our region. The Salvation Army Christmas distribution event is December 21st through the 23rd. They still need volunteers to help give out toys and some meals, too.
Wow, incredible. So fun to see how people give back this holiday season. And Dave, we might be getting some snow this weekend.
Nature's giving back here on Sunday. From now until then, it'll be the calm before the storm.
Okay.
So tonight's going to be very easy going. So is Saturday. Clear and cool tonight. Cloudy and near normal tomorrow. It's Sunday we have to watch out. Yeah, Sunday's going to face a winter storm watch for Minnesota and Wisconsin. Upper Peninsula doesn't seem to have the threat right now, but that, of course, can change on a dime because come Sunday, there's a 90% chance for snow totals that I'm thinking are going to run roughly 4 to 8 inches for most of our area. The North Shore and the South Shore, maybe a little bit more, up towards 10 inches there. Great news for folks who like snow and need to make their living off of it. There's more snow chances, of course, coming later on next week, and a cool down, of course, too. And I'll give you more details on that tonight at 10.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you back here at 10.